Whether it is a missed project deadline, a bug in your product, a missed attachment, a security breach, or a scheduling mishap, communicating about mistake is certainly not easy. But the good news is, sending a well-drafted apology mail is a great chance to start a healthy conversation and create a good rapport with the receiver of the email again. There are two prerequisites of an apology mail. First, it needs to be ASAP in terms of time. That is, send the mail as soon as possible. The earlier you send, the better the chances of mending the things right. But remember one important thing. If you have a chance for a face-to-face communication or a call, please prefer that before you send an apology mail. Second, the structure of the email should follow the ASAP flow. That is, acknowledge the situation and take responsibility, say sorry, action the next step forward, and a promise that it will never happen again. For example, this is a very well drafted apology mail, and I am going to explain you why. The mool mantra behind writing an apology mail is keep it simple. Your tone, your choice of word, the situation that you explain, everything. Just remember, please do not beat around the bush. In this mail, Jay is apologizing for the delay in solving the technical issues. As the flow of the apology mail goes, Jay has first acknowledged the situation and taken the responsibility by stating, "We are responsible for these unsolved technical issues." In some cases, if you require, you can also explain the situation a little more in detail. Then he empathized with the client and acknowledged the damage done by stating, "This delay would have had significant effect on your business plans." By doing this, the client gets to know that Jay has understood the impact of the mistake on his or her business. Jay has also added a regret statement. You can also ask for forgiveness if need be. But remember, being so sorry weakens what you have to say, and it also puts you in a bad light. But just being sorry doesn't really help the client, and hence Jay has ensured to make the client aware of the next steps he is taking to make the things right on a priority. And he has done this in this following way. In short, these action steps are written in a very assertive tone and with clarity. A vague statement here will further make the client lose his trust in you. Jay has further tried to gain back the trust of the client by promising him that this will never happen again. But remember one thing, if you promise this, please go out of your way to ensure that this never happens again. Also, please note that once you send an apology mail, do not forget to follow up with the client or the receiver of the mail. Now, here are two very important tips you should keep in your mind while drafting an apology mail. First, flip the situation from being fault-based to gratitude-based by just adding a small thank you statement in an apology mail. For example, if you have ever spoken to a customer care executive, you would have realized that they always say thanks for being on hold and not sorry for keeping you on hold, because sorry always aggregates the situation and thanks calms it down. Secondly, it's always a good idea to write the word apologies in the subject line of the mail. This way, the reader is in good mood to understand your point of view and would be more receptive towards your apologies, just the way it is written in this mail. I hope this video was very helpful to you in creating the structure of an apology mail. In my next video, I am going to share you various phrases that you can use in this mail.